In our history textbooks, school textbooks, they said Alexander the Great. They only got the first name, the middle name, they missed out the last name. His name was Alexander the Great Idiot. But because it was too long, somebody left out the last name. Well, the moment you make such a man, a great man in this world, then in many ways you've just destroyed the future of humanity. Periodically he killed one of those people who were very close to him, just to set an example. This is the kind of man he is. He is death all the time, but he doesn't want to die. Because from the age of 16, I think he died around 32 or 33, all he did was kill, kill and kill, without purpose, going to new places and killing, going to new places and killing. So they were looking out and then they saw a yogi sitting under a tree with just a loincloth. They went and looked at him and he said, "Hey, you come with us, our Sikander wants you." The yogi laughed and said, "I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here." They pulled out their swords. These are violent men. They don't think twice about taking off heads. It's not even something that, of any consequence to them. They can take away hundreds of heads in a day without any qualms about it. So, very violent men. They pulled out their swords and said, "Either you come or we'll take off your head." The yogi said, "See, I'm sitting here like this because everything that I have to do has been done. You want to take my head, you take it, but you will not get my wisdom or my intelligence. If you take my head, okay, take my head." No, this guy must be really immortal. If somebody says, "Okay, take my head," he must be immortal. Then they try to coax him, "Please come." He said, "No, if he wants, let him come. If he wants to know about immortality, let him come." And they went back and they told Alexander that we found the man, but he's not willing to come. So he's not a home teacher, you have to go to him, he's a school. So he himself came. So Alexander sat on his horse and with great authority you spoke. "It seems you know about immortality, I want to know about it." So Alexander got down and asked, "I want to become immortal because he is not the same guy that he was 5–10 years ago. Body doesn't take this kind of beating, after some time it is slowly taking its toll." He said, "Yes, if you want immortality, this is the way. All these landmarks you follow, there you will find a small cave. Within that cave, there is a crystal clear pool of water. You drink a handful of water, you will become immortal." So he started out with his soldiers, and true as it has been described. Then he looked at it and he went by himself. Then he found that cave. Within the cave, he saw a pool of crystal clear water. He rushed in and he was about to drink. There was a crow sitting at the other edge of the pool, and the crow said, "Wait." To the crow, fortunately water slips out of your hands, And the crow said, "See, I drank this water, I don't know how many million years ago, and now I cannot die. I'm just sitting here endlessly. Just imagine, if you become immortal, you cannot even commit suicide. I want you to just imagine, this is the worst thing that can happen to you, that you cannot die one day. No relief. I'm not interested in anything right now, but I cannot die. Do you want my fate?" He just sat there looking at the pool of water and the crow. He walked away without…
Hello viewers, how are you? You might have watched this video of Sadhguru. He is known as an intellectual and man of letters. The way he portrays the personality of Alexander the Great by saying him an idiot, I entirely disagree with his idea. His content reveals projection of his religious thoughts, nothing else. He has very easily brushed aside the positive things of Alexander the Great. Let me tell you the short history of Alexander the Great, how he became great. In 490 BC, Persia's prince Darius ransacked the Greece. He massacred the women and men and even killed the kids. That developed a great hatred against him. In 350 BC, in Macedonia, the Alexander was born. His father Philip gave him an army training and taught him skills of war, and he even trained him through a great teacher, that is well-known personality of Greece, Aristotle. Aristotle taught him not only mathematics but astronomy, astrology, and many subjects. So on one hand, he had a great skills of art of war, and on other hand, he was bookish. He had a knowledge of many subjects, and on the basis of that knowledge, so he led his army towards Persia. He defeated Persia. He had grief in his heart, the way the Persian prince attacked the Greece. But now the positive things which made him great, let me tell you one thing. When anybody who surrendered before him, he never butchered, he never massacred, but he let that man and woman and kids to live their life. And even in Persia, he allowed the governors to do their jobs. He never changed the rituals, he never changed the systems, and he distributed the wealth of Persia among the people. And these positive things won the hearts of the people. That's why he became the great. So far, the exaggerated story shared by Sadhguru about yogis and the immortal water, and the speaking of crow with Alexander, and the contact of Alexander and the yogis. Does existence of immortal water inspire the common prudence? Now I'm just asking these questions. Does existence of immortal water inspire the common sense? Does speaking of a crow with Alexander inspire the common sense or common prudence? I think these stories are untrue, and there is no existence of immortal water. And speaking of crow with Alexander, yes, birds can speak. Birds have spoken with prophets of the people of Allah, with spiritually elevated persons of Allah, but not with a common man. And I am very sorry to hear the views of Sadhguru. He is very good speaker. He captures easily the mind of the people by sharing very good things. But I am very sorry the way he has concealed the positive things of Alexander the Great. The things which made the Alexander the Great, these are the positive things which I put before you. So kindly consider the right things. Thank you very much.